the fire format is still here, and that's why I want to show you my Snake-EYE Kashtira deck profile today, so stay tuned and let's go into it. Okay, so we're going to start with 3 Ash. So this is the heart and soul of the deck. You have to play 3, then we got 1 Oak, 2 Poplar, and 3 Dire Bellstar, 2 Flamberge, and 1 Snake-Eye Dire Bellstar. So I played this at a regional and I sometimes bricked on 1 or 2 of these. Sometimes I even cut them out. I for going second, I cut out 1 Flamberge and then I still drew both of these. So this can get a little bit bricky sometimes, but you still want to play 40 cards and you still want to maximize your consistency by playing 40 cards. So that's why we're still playing these. Also, this is mandatory right now because you don't play the Jet Synchron, and this is just really strong because it can recur itself from the spell and trap zone every turn. That's it for the engine monsters. Then we've got 3 Wanted. This is pretty much standard. And then we got 3 Bonfire, also standard, 1 1-for-1, 1 Temple, and 1 Original Sinful Spoils. These are pretty much mandatory. I thought about cutting the 1-for-1 like every other day, and I still do think that you have to play this because this gives the deck just way more consistency. Then for the Kashtira engine, I run only 1 Unicorn and 1 Fenrir. So at my last regional, I played 2 Unicorn, 1 Fenrir, and then I played 1 Birth and 2 Planet. But this time we're only playing 1 planet because I actually bricked on the engine often, because then I drew 2 planets or I drew Unicorn and Planet, and this is not optimal because you almost always only want to see Unicorn or Fenrir and you don't want to see like every Kashtira card. So that's why you're only playing 1 each and 1 of the other cards. This can always also search the Divine Temple. So yeah, that's it for the Kashtira engine. Then we've got hand traps. You play 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Mourner, 3 Veiler, 2 Ghost Ogre, and 3 Impermanence, and that's pretty much it. That's 14 hand traps, and I do think that this is mandatory right now. I mean, games do tend to look more like hand trap wars, but for this format, for this deck, this is definitely, you need to play these, because if you don't hand trap the Snake-Eye deck, then you pretty much lose, because breaking the board is really, really hard. And that's it for the main deck. That's clean 40 cards. If you want to make it less bricky because of the Flamberge and the Snake-Eye Dire Bellstar, you can try to run 1 more of the Raids off this, or you can also run 1 more of the Unicorn, and you can also try to go for another Poplar, but I do think that staying at 40 is really, really important right now. And yeah, that's it for the main deck. Then we got the extra deck. For the extra deck, we play, for the Link 1, we play 1 Soul, 1, no, how is it called? Anima, 1 Anima. In German it's Seele, and that means soul, so yeah, that's why I said so. Okay, then we got 1 Phoenix, we got 1 Pit Knight early. You could put something else in here, like a second Selene, but I do think that this is really good right now. Then we got 1 Hita, 1 Dark, 1 SP, all pretty standard, 1 IP. And then for the Link Freeze, we got 1 Promethean Princess, 1 Selene. Often the second Selene really did come up because you go first turn into Appaloosa with the Selene. Here, Appaloosa. And second turn you go into the access code talker. So sometimes you actually need the second Selene, but that's why we got the Xyz in here. So we also play 1 Raging Phoenix and 1 Zelantis for the OTK package. And at my regional there was a funny situation where I wanted to go for the Zelantis OTK. My opponent didn't have anything left, and then I accidentally was going for the, instead of the Raging Phoenix, I just summoned the Nightmare Phoenix, and then I put it on the board, and then I was like, oh no, I wanted to summon the other one, and he was like, no, you already summoned it. And then I was like, okay, then link of this plus Snake-Eye Dire Bellstar into Selene, and then Selene into access code, and then I popped his own whole field and OTK'd him anyways. And I was like, wow, I mean, he didn't win anything by rule sharking me, but it was still a good game, and he wanted to get the qualification, and that's why I could really understand it. And then we got 1 Mega Phantom Beast Dracossack. This can help you go into Appaloosa first turn if you draw the Kashtira engine, but if you don't, then you won't get into it. So I thought about cutting this for third Selene, but especially because I cut down the Kashtira engine, but I do think this is still really good because it can also out spells and traps, and it can destroy 1 card on the field, so this is always also an out going second. And yeah, then the last card is 1 Hope Harbinger. This is mandatory for the combo, and I do think that this is a really strong card right now, especially because there aren't that many Omni Negates left, and as a spell negate there aren't really better negates right now, because if you end on this and Appaloosa, then you pretty much have everything except for the negate for example, evenly. But yeah, I do think this really strong right now. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. So for the side deck, I just have some suggestions. So Cosmics are really good right now. Then we also got Droplets, which are really good right now. And we also, what I also run sometimes is I'll go for the, now where are they? For the D-Barriers, for Tempai, this can be really strong. And also the Lightning Storms are really strong right now. So these are all the cards I would definitely consider you could try in your side deck. So at my last tourney, I actually played these three, and these. And I also played, I think, DD Crows. So I got these in here too, and the last cards were like 2 Nibiru's and another one off, I don't remember right now, but yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and have a nice day.